Action.
High noon, a gunslinger swaggers out into the sunlight on a deserted main street in the Old West. He's ready for anything.
Cut.
This scene has been played out thousands of times in the Red Rock deserts just outside Kanab, Utah. The directors usually just aren't quite as young as this one, though. His inexperience doesn't matter this weekend, as he stands alongside other filmmakers for a competition in the spirit of classic Hollywood.
The Little Hollywood Shootout is a grassroots effort to promote filming in Kane County. And it's a quick video shooting turnaround competition. Basically have 2 days to write, direct, shoot, edit. We have some high school students participating with the high school art teacher and some other locals who want to highlight this area as a perfect place to film.
He's wanted to do this for a couple of years. He's been telling me all summer long, Mom, I want to make a movie, I want to make a movie. I'm not really a filmmaker, so I didn't know where to start with him, but this came up and I thought, well, why not? Let's see what we can do.
This is what, Little Hollywood, right? So I'm making a film in Little Hollywood, you know? That's pretty cool.
Since the early days of film, Kane County, Utah, and the small town of Kanab in particular, has been the backlot to some of Tinseltown's biggest studios. The Little Hollywood Shootout is an echo of that, with directors old and young, seasoned and inexperienced, all descending on the city to tell their story, and they only have 2 days to do it.
Crazy, fun, challenging, fast-paced. We've put this project together in about the last 24 hours.
I was asked by Tommy, and he asked me, and you know what, I wasn't sure at first, but I was like, you know, what the heck, just try it. So that's why I'm here.
This morning we were given a theme and prop locations and stuff like that. We have 2 days to film it.
Filmmakers like Thomas Tulot, who already has plenty of real Hollywood experience, both in front of and behind the camera, heard about the shootout and showed up at high noon with cameras in tow.
I'm a filmmaker. This is what I do. When I heard that they were doing this shootout competition with 2 days from start to finish, I was all over it. Like, there's no way that I'm not going to do this, because this is what I do.
Now, the Hollywood Shootout is the first of its kind in Kanab. But instead of waiting a year for the second annual event, filmmakers can jump in right now.
On September 8th through September 10th, we're doing the Little Hollywood Shootout again during Doc Utah. It's the Southern Utah International Film Festival. Then we'll compile all the films that were submitted. We are going to hold a public screening of all the films that were shot during the Little Hollywood Shootout. At Your Leisure has kind of added a really neat part to this, which is an added incentive to come and participate in this. At Your Leisure is going to open up a segment for the winning film to have their work shown on television. That's a really great way to highlight, you know, your work and get it shown by people, which is the goal.
Between writing, filming, and editing all within a short 48 hours, the pace is fairly frantic. But for these filmmakers running from one end of Kane County to the other, there is nowhere they'd rather be. And they'll be back next year.
Oh yeah, I sacrificed. They buried me in the dirt. I thought I was gonna choke to death. I was breathing the sand in my lungs. It was awesome, but I would do it again.
It makes it a lot more exciting than usual because you don't have this really anywhere else, and it's just so gorgeous out here, and all the props are perfect, and it's gorgeous.
Totally go for it. I mean, me personally, I've never done it before. Today's my first day, and I love it.
This is people's chance to film in Little Hollywood, where epic films were shot. This is an appropriate way to rekindle and really pay homage to the rich filming history that is found in Kane County and Kanab, known as Little Hollywood.
From the backlot of the West, I'm Terry Six-Shooter Wood.